Yeah, so going back to the CPI, so
leadership.
3.3, they were saying that some of the major impacts in that was gas prices, which I'm sure, the carbon tax and everything is certainly increasing the cost of gas. And I think that's it is going to go up because it's going to triple. So we're going to see gas prices probably go up another 15 to 20 cents a liter. And interest costs, mortgage interest costs. So there you have it. Like the actual inflation is now staying high because of the interest rates, the Bank of Canada's hikes. However, this is also, we're looking at year over year, right? So this is compared to last July, as opposed to this is just when rates started to kind of spike up. So we're seeing like a huge lagging indicator here. Like I think the next 6 months, we're going to see these numbers come out pretty dramatically. Go ahead, Dave.
I think it's going to be really that inflationary number is going to be really sticky. I think it's going to maintain around where it's at. It's not going to drive down. I mean, really, the biggest hurdle I think that they're focusing on and that I'm reading is food costs. Like that is the underlying indicator that they're really trying to drive down, and what they're really trying to kind of get that under control from an inflationary perspective of that underlying interest in gas, interest, mortgage payments, and kind of that category. I think makes up about 30% of that CPI, or 28% or something around there. So I think they aren't so focused on that, but they still, as a broader base, everyone looks at that overall CPI number. But I think it's going to be pretty sticky and not get to that 2% that they're really gunning for. We've seen with that number coming out of the unemployment and with that CPI, like in the last few days, we've seen the bond rates, we talked about them last week, ticking up, but they've jumped pretty dramatically this week again, up another 7 basis points today to 4.107, which is very, it's kind of been floating around using that, and that's on the 5-year, what the 5-year fix is assigned to or pegged against. 4% has kind of been that resistance point for the 5-year, and it's really kind of crossed over it, and up by 10 basis points over it is pretty significant. I think we're going to see those that might be looking at maybe converting from a variable to a fixed or renewing over the next four months. Like I really implore you to lock in a rate. Like tomorrow, rates are going to go up this week again. Like fixed rates.
Fixed rates are going to go up this week.
Yeah.
Like they bumped, like a lot of lenders bumped them up end of last week. And with where the bonds for the 5-year finished last week, compared to this week, it's already like it's up pretty dramatically. I'm trying to bring up the chart right now. I think it's up about 20 basis points since like Thursday or something. It's not loading for me properly. But again, today we're up 7 basis points. So it's 0.07 is, which is pretty dramatic. So I would say that fixed rates are going to keep climbing higher this week. And as inflation kind of maintains like its stickiness, and same with, gas, like oil, I don't think will ever come down. OPEC does a phenomenal job of maintaining that gas price and cost of oil being high. I think we're going to kind of continue to see that fixed rate climbing.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because we'd really like that.